family.
Hello.
Welcome
Cheers
to
to
Beauty
you.
News. Oh my God. Cheers. Today is
Beauty News Day.
Beauty News Day, and we're talking about new stuff.
Yeah.
It is the 20th of October edition. Fuck. Where is the year going? It's kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
really-
bad. It's
really
becoming
bad.
problematic, that's
Really
for
bad.
sure.
Really, really bad.
All right. Let's talk about an update before we talk about new stuff. So this is we talk about new products or new sneak peeks or new releases in this episode. And then on Mondays we talk about updates of things we've talked about previously. Hopefully you know that. If you're new here,
Now
I
you
just
know.
explained it. Oh, and if you're new here, I'm Kat, this is Hayley.
Hi.
Hi. But there has been something that's been popping up on Monday's episode and even in previous videos. We just thought we'll quickly address because I think it's leading... There's some confusion going on and I kind of thought I'd give background on it. So essentially last Monday and for the past couple of weeks we've been talking about Too Faced's new glitter mask called Glow Job.
Yep.
And you know, this is one of the few glitter masks that are coming out from different brands this year. And a lot of people were like, well, there's another brand that's got the same name. There's going to be trademark issues. Now, we wanted to address that Soap and Glory do have a product called Glow Job. And I think originally it was a tinted, like a moisturizer that had an illuminator in it.
Yeah.
And now it might be like a bronzing product. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's
they've
got those
changed
little
it.
popping beads in it,
Yeah.
and it changes the colour of the product to like orange.
Yeah, so
basically.
that product's been on the market for quite some time.
Yeah.
And essentially what happened is they've got the trademark for the name Glow Job in the UK,
Yeah.
and they used to have it for the US. But that trademark was cancelled at the end of 2016, and now Too Faced have it. So there's no stepping on anyone's toes here. A few people in the comments were saying, "Oop, they're going to have to change their name of the product that they're bringing out." No, they've got every right to use it. So they've just got different brands have different trademarks in certain countries. So it essentially means that Too Faced won't be bringing the mask out in the UK, and the Soap and Glory products won't be released in the US. Because they're not allowed. So that's essentially what it is. There's a few other people as well that are kind of not up in arms, but kind of a lot of people are thinking that the name is really crass, including us.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, if you've got a problem with the mask, why don't you necessarily have a problem with the Too Faced product? And I just wanted to kind of discuss that because the problem that when it comes to these kind of cheeky names, there's going to be people that love all of them and think they're hilarious. There's going to be people that hate all of them and think they're all crass. And then most of the people will be in the grey area. And the reason why we aren't loving this name is because the name Glow Job and the product itself, it kind of represents what the crass name is about.
Yeah.
And it's kind of tacky. Some people will think it's hilarious and buy it for their friends for like jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of liken it to Orgasm Blush and Deep Throat Blush. And whether you like those names is up to you. But it's almost taking it to a next step. Like if, for example, there's a product by Tony Moly, I'll put it on the screen. If that was called Deep Throat, all of a sudden it takes the cheeky name to a much more crass
level.
Yeah. So, you know, I think this product has hit them, like, has missed the mark for a lot of people because it's just pushed the joke a little bit too far.
Yeah.
But it's up to you.
But we did sort of explain that in last Monday's episode.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure why that
It confuses people.
keeps coming up, but yeah.
But I wanted to clarify.
But like everyone's entitled to feel however they feel about the product.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's...
And some people love it and some people hate it.
Exactly.
I just wanted
and you're allowed to love it.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify it though because I know that a lot of people in the past when we've said things about certain brand names, like they'll be like, you're being hypocritical because you said you don't like this but you like that. And I think it just comes down to...
It comes down to
personal preference and where you draw the line where you think something's funny and where it's stepped over the line.
Yeah.
And for us, we think this has stepped over the line, but that's our opinion. Like,
exactly. You're entitled to have your own opinion as well. If you are not bothered by the product, if you think it's hilarious and you can't wait
Go
to
buy
buy it, go buy it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal.
It's not a problem.
No.
All right, let's move on to new stuff.
New stuff. We're going to go alphabetical.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about Benefit.
Yeah.
They're bringing out a
new Porefessional.
Yeah, it's a new illuminating Porefessional.
Yeah. I'm actually really surprised that they haven't done something like this before, only because they have expanded the Porefessional range into powders and blotting sticks and all this kind of stuff, but they haven't actually built on the primer range.
No, they haven't.
Which I'm really surprised about. And I know a lot of people love Porefessional, and I just thought that would be something that they would be moving into.
Yeah.
Like an anti-aging version, a more hydrating version, an illuminating version, a colour correcting version. I'm surprised they haven't done this earlier.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I'm surprised. Look, when I first looked at this, I thought illuminating primer designed for someone with large pores that needs pore filling. Like, this is an oxymoron. The two don't go together. Illuminating stuff is going to make your pores look bigger. But if they've been working on it for a really long time, the technology could be good.
See, I don't hate this though, because if you've got if it's really iridescent, yeah, it does emphasize pores. But if you have that sort of almost hourglass ambient lighting powder kind of illuminescence to it, it can help blur pores. So I think that's where this is going. I would try it. I'm kind of getting into using illuminating products under my foundation so my heavy matte foundation doesn't look so like dry and boring. So I think there's a place in this. What I do like from this is it looks like they haven't reduced the claims of Porefessional. So Porefessional is supposed to, definitely smooth over your skin, and minimize pores and whatnot. They haven't gone the route of illuminating, greasy, hydrating.
So it's still meant to fill your pores,
Correct.
but illuminate at the same time.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. I'll definitely give it a go.
It's not one I'll try, but it's only because the Porefessional products, like the primers, they break me out. So it's not,
I like them.
Not really.
They work for me.
All right. BH Cosmetics Ultimate Artistry Shadow Palette. This is basically just a very large eyeshadow palette.
Yeah, that looks like a Morphe palette.
Yeah, looks like a Morphe palette.
More colours though.
Excessively too many pinks.
I know, but they haven't even hidden it. They haven't dotted them around, so you can't.
Just put them all in
a row in the middle. It's really bizarre.
I'm not sure what's going on with that.
One purple and 4 pinks. Anyway.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
That looks like a manufacturing fault.
Yeah, it does a bit. It does. But essentially, it's kind of like a neutrals and rainbow palette in one. Yeah. Basically.
I kind of wish that it was organised, and I know there's a thing at the moment on the internet where a lot of people are going through palettes and reorganising them.
Yeah, colour by colour.
Yeah, colour by, like they've done it with
all of the Anastasia palettes.
Yeah, and they've done it with the Kat Von D Satan Sinner palette, because it's like all over the shop, like it's a stained glass window, and they've sort of organised it. And palettes do look a lot better when they're organised.
I think they do as well.
Because all of a sudden they make more sense.
Yeah.
So
I think the brands try and put them in quads or sections where they can be used. And I'm just just don't do that.
It's confusing.
People they're gonna combine the shades that they want to combine, and when they're organized from lightest to darkest, people can very easily see,
what they
can work with.
Yeah.
So
I am going to say though, we do have swatches of this BH Cosmetics palette, and the swatches look really nice, and swatched they look a lot more wearable and less rainbow than they do in the pan. But the thing that sticks out to me like dog's balls is the 3 pinks in a row. Yeah. Unnecessary.
I don't know why they...
Yeah, they have beautiful blues, deep, rich kind of reds, a beautiful dark teal, oranges, a bright green, and then all of a sudden it's pink, 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 and you're like, why?
I'm not sure why they put
it's
3
bizarre.
or 4 pinks in a row.
It's bizarre. So anyway, that'd be an affordable palette that you can get a lot of variety out of if you wanted to.
Definitely. Boscia are bringing out a new luminizing pink mask and a Tsubaki jelly ball cleanser. So we don't get these in Australia, unfortunately.
No.
So
Boscia
sad.
were the ones that brought out the black
jelly ball. Yeah.
So they're adding to that range with the
Yeah.
pink one. See, like, I was going to try to make a horrible comparison, like if they called this like guts or something.
Yeah.
Pink guts.
Pink guts.
Yeah. It's a cool colour.
Yeah.
I'll totally wear this.
Yeah, I like
For fun.
the colour, but then when you give it a really disgusting name and it becomes visceral, it's like oh yeah.
Or if it's like mince, sausage mince or something, you're like, ugh.
you can keep that.
Yeah. All right, then we've got what's his name? Bretman Rock. He's hinting at a highlighter that he's making. Mm-hmm. Doing business during business hours, money moves. What the fuck?
Sounds like a baller.
It's like, it's got an office job now, mate. Working in finance. Money moves. All right.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Oh dear. I do love me a good finance man. Burberry. We're looking at their holiday collection. Whew.
I know.
Not bad, eh?
They've gone the illuminating route as well. People are going to be like, you say route funny. Yeah, route, whatever. Different countries.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know.
So there are 2 cream eyeshadows.
Yep.
Like the sticks. There's a silvery white and a really pale sort of champagne.
Yeah.
Then we have a highlighter.
Yeah.
Which is pretty as a picture.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's got a velvet silver bow on it.
Yeah.
Like the texture is
ribbon
amazing.
And bow. It's amazing.
Because it looks
so
like almost like crushed velvet.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Very, very pretty. Then there is illuminating drops, which is just illuminating drops.
Yeah, so it says it's a glow concentrate.
Yeah.
So it'd be...
You'll see someone on Instagram squeezing this on their face soon enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
They will
Should
indeed.
have called it glow job.
A glow job. Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
And
yes.
then we have some lipstick stylo pen type things.
And they're different. They have different packaging.
I think they are, yeah. So
I wonder how many shades are coming
one
out.
could potentially be matte and one could be like a satin.
Yeah.
But not too sure how many shades are coming out. It's
Yeah.
only showing those 2 or the one in the sort of group photo.
Yeah.
And then we have a nail polish.
Nude nail polish.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then we've got a sneak peek of the Chanel Spring 2018 range. They're really showing this early, aren't they? Mm-hmm. There are a lot of vibrant colours going on here.
Yes.
I have to give them props for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the fact that I want all the nail polishes.
They're
so
pretty cool,
go
aren't
you.
they?
But the eyeshadow palette doesn't have stupid things in it, like cream products, like random things. It's actually got like nice little trios in there. Yeah. Like they're not going to be for everyone, but they're not, usually their collections are quite unusable or kind of random.
Yeah.
This sort of makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So, except for this lip duo.
Don't even get me started. I don't even want to look at it, to be honest.
And what's with the lip glosses? They look like Revlon lip glosses.
Terrible.
Oh, can we just quickly, another update that I want to address really quickly. The Maybeline Gigi Hadid collection, the palette that's been released. I know this is an update, but it's been released, I think, in Ulta and maybe Boots.
Yeah, it even sold out on Ulta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we filmed the Monday episode... I think it sold out in Boots really quickly. When we filmed the Monday's episode, we had one photo that were going off and no information. Now, that has actually been shown to contain a mini mascara in the tube, I think, and then also in the pans.
It's a row of creams and a row of eyeshadows.
So concealers and lip glosses.
Yeah.
And ever since we found that out, I did annotate the screen. A lot of people weren't paying attention, but... my interest in it has gone downhill.
Sorry.
And they're saying that it's US dollars, $30, which is a lot.
You can keep it.
Yeah. But I just wanted to kind of not retract that, but update it, because I know a lot of people were like, oh, how can you like that? And we're like, well, with the information we had at the time, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, with the shitty photo and the information that we had, which was no information.
Yeah.
You kind of stuck.
Yeah, so we've changed our mind. But yeah, people are shitty about the price, which I totally understand.
Absolutely.
But when they have such a big face on there, they pay them big bucks. So that's where the inflated price is coming from. So.
I'm kind of disappointed that someone who is so into makeup didn't look at that palette and go, guys, you can't have creams next to fucking powders.
But she's she should be into makeup, being a model. You don't have to, saying. But she should have gone, like, you can't have... And they had the space for the tube. Why not just put a lip gloss or a lipstick in there as well? Yeah. I don't know.
You can tell it's not... Like, they're going on about how it's Gigi's, like, jet set, travel, fucking makeup pack bullshit. No, it's not. It's fucking Maybelline paying the big bucks to, like, use someone's... fame to sell products.
Exactly right.
It's fucking embarrassing. Go away. You embarrass me, mate.
So yeah, we have done like a 180.
Yeah.
And I just thought I'd
there you go. It's an angry 180 too.
Alright.
Yes. Colourpop.
Yeah, they've got 3 new Super Shock Highlighter chic things. And they're pretty.
They are pretty. We've got Off Tropic.
Yeah.
Some Like It Hot and Peer Pressure. But not like piers. It's like a pier that you walk down and potentially walk off.
Yeah. If you're a pain in the ass, walk off that pier. What I like is they all have kind of nude undertones but different reflect, which I find that to be a lot more wearable to a lot more skin tones.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it is... They all sort of look similar, but they all have different reflect.
Yeah.
They're saying that it is... Flexitarian's cousins.
Okay.
So Flexitarian is known for being a really, really... I've got it in my drawer somewhere, but I think I've
got it too.
It's said to be one of their most reflective highlighters because it has a really kind of silvery sheen to it and it's very intense. And I think a lot of their other highlighters are a little bit more subdued, so they're adding to that intense, metallic highlighter kind of finish, but with different shades and different reflect, which is really good. I like them. I want them all.
I think I'm going to add them to my collection.
Same.
Sold.
You sold me on that Colourpop. Well done.
Farsali is bringing out something that's in a shiny gold container.
Oh, but then you can't drip it on your face.
I know.
Damn it.
No, what are we going to do with our lives?
Just throw it at your face.
Yeah, just throw it at your face. Good job. So that's going to be a thing that everyone's going to go mad for.
Not me.
No.
Alright, so we've got a bit of an update on the Farsali thing. It looks like lard in...
It does. I wonder if it's got glitter in it.
Yeah, I think it's a gold mask, a jelly kind of mask. Or some skincare product. But it looks disgusting. Ugh.
Looks like snot.
They really shouldn't have done that black and white, because black and white, your imagination goes to many different places if they just kept it gold, which we know it's going to be gold based on the packaging.
Yeah, probably will be.
But there you go.
There we go. Inglot are bringing out some new baked highlighters.
Ooh, I'm excited.
And they actually look really nice.
They do, don't they?
They look really nice. I kind of want all of them.
Inglot, you have my attention. You have
my
attention.
I know. Yeah, I'm very much into these. They look lovely.
And the good thing about Inglot is worldwide they generally release things in a short frame of time.
Yeah.
They don't make one country wait 50 years.
Yeah.
So hopefully it comes pretty soon to us so we can go buy some. Alright, so we'll put a collage on the screen for another photo of some of these pans. Jesus, we've got a bronze, we've got a champagne gold, we've got a gorgeous...
Coral.
Yeah, coral beautiful one that will be stunning on deeper skin tones. You've got a pink, you've got an orange, you've got this pearly gorgeousness that I want in my life, another pink but like a warmer pink with like a gold sheen potentially, like true gold. Anyway, that's all we can see at the moment, but we'll also put a few videos up on the screen of what the pans look like. They're quite big. They almost remind me of MAC mineralized skin finishes. It's about time, Inglot. Like, if you want, like, they should have, like, because they're a really great brand.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes they're a bit slow with some cool stuff.
Something I will say about Inglot, usually when they bring stuff out that's, like, slow to getting onto the market, it's really good shit.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they saw a trend and they said, well, we definitely want to add that to our repertoire.
But
we've got to do it properly.
Yeah.
We're not just going to pump out some shit.
Yeah.
So every time they do bring something out, it's like,
It's glorious.
oh my God.
But the problem with that, though, is often they don't push it, market it as much as they should.
Yeah.
But also, I find that because they often do bring out things a little bit behind, people don't pay attention to when they do come out.
Yes,
but they have
I
some
agree.
Gorgeous products. Really good products.
I love Inglot. They make such good products.
When these come out, I'm buying like 5 of them.
Absolutely.
Do I need 5?
I'm going to go mad at Salon Melbourne for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lilly Lashes is coming to Sephora, basically.
Cool.
So I think they're kind of... I don't know if they're actually stocking, like...
It looks like they're stocking a Sephora exclusive set.
Yeah. So it looks like they've come together to sort of... collaborate, kind of.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Okay, then we also have the news that Lime Crime's coming to Ulta Beauty. So, on Monday we had the news that Morphe was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Now Lime Crime is coming.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got news for Australia. There is a sneak peek from Mecca. Mecca is sort of like, if you're not aware, it's like the Australian version of Sephora before Sephora came to Australia.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of exclusive brands. But they are now sneak peeking that they're going to be stocking MAC. Now, a lot of people are expecting this to just be online because Mecca don't have much space. They're jam-packed to like the brim with products in their store, but also they stock a lot of brands under the like Estee Lauder umbrella online and don't actually stock them in store. So chances are, instead of having a massive display for MAC, they'll just stock them online.
Yeah.
A few other people were asking, does that mean that they will meet their claim of US prices plus taxes and conversion?
No.
And the answer is no, because they only do it with the Mecca exclusive brands, which MAC is not. So, but that's an option. If you're going to order from Mecca and you wanted to put some MAC in your cart, you don't have to pay double
that's
shipping.
fair enough. I think the only benefit of getting MAC products into a Sephora store
Mecca store?
Sorry, a Mecca store.
Yeah.
Is that you won't play that game of Russian roulette where will I get a really like rude sales assistant at MAC or will I get a nice one?
Yeah.
So
and they've got a really good returns policy.
They do.
And also...
Whereas MAC does not.
Yeah.
MAC's return policy is pretty...
Unless you get in a department store that has a good returns policy. Yeah. So you got the Mecca good returns policy and good customer service.
Same as department stores. But when you go into a pro store...
not the same.
It's not... Yeah, no, it's not. It's not the same.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out, though, that the MAC website, you always have to pay shipping unless you have a discount code. Whereas with Mecca, if you're over a certain price, you get free shipping. So, you know, there are benefits to it, but a lot of people are going to not care.
Mally Beauty is bringing out some Disney Frozen collections for November at QVC. These will retail for $49.96 US cents.
Got to be specific there. Yep.
Yeah. Each of the beauty collections includes a range of highly pigmented eyeshadows, eyeliners, mascaras, lip glosses, and blushes. Blue for Elsa, plums and pink tones. Purple for Anna, warm tones.
Interesting.
So there we go.
They look cool. I don't have any experience with Mally Beauty.
No, neither do I.
But they look cool.
And I will admit I've never seen Frozen.
Really?
However, I've never seen it. No. However, I will say this packaging is beautiful.
You got to watch Frozen at least
once.
Is it good? Look, I think it's good. Personally, I know a lot of people that are obsessed with it, but I think it's good to watch it at least once.
Yeah.
I
usually watch all Disney movies at least once. I just haven't done the whole like catch up and watch all the ones I've missed.
It's from like 5 years ago, Haley.
I know that, but like there's a lot of other ones I haven't seen either.
All right, we got new NYX.
Yes.
So we've got Duochomatic Shimmer Lip Glosses.
Yes.
Which have launched in the US. And these are just what looks like shimmery lip glosses. Some of them have a duochrome. Some of them don't. I don't know why they
Some look metallic, some
don't.
Don't.
Some look glittery, some
don't.
But, you know, that it is what it is. It looks like there's potentially, I don't even know, it looks like there's double ups in this row.
I think there are double ups.
I reckon there's at least 7 or 8.
Yes, I think you would be about right there. So, anyway, they're coming along with...
I don't like these swatches though.
No,
like,
they look terrible.
The kind of sheer one looks alright, but when they build it up, I'm like, don't go there. That's not cool.
I don't like it.
No.
And I know how it's going to look on the lips with all of your lines and your bumps and your...
Yucky.
I'm not falling for it.
No.
Look, I love me some sparkle and some glitter and all that stuff, but no.
It's got its place. On
Absolutely,
the face,
it does.
Not the mouth.
It's never on the mouth. Never on the mouth.
What else do we have?
This is the Born to Glow palette, and this is out.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a highlighting and shimmery bronzing palette. So if you like that,
look, I'm gonna say this. Look, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Glow kits, like the intensity, which can be hard to find in a more affordable brand. So I think that's a good move. I also commend them for making very different shades in the pan. Mm-hmm. Often they'll have the typical, you know, champagne and pink and bronze, and then you kind of go, yeah, but that's boring. This is kind of, you know, got yellow tones, pink tones. Yeah, I don't love it, but I'm sure a lot of people will get a lot of use out of that.
Yeah.
And if I was a student, I'm no longer a student, thank God, and I was on a budget, this would be something I'd probably use a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's fair enough.
I'm just so sick of seeing highlighting palettes, so I'm just like...
I agree.
Fuck them all.
I agree.
Basically.
I agree entirely.
Yeah. OGX.
This is interesting.
This went under the radar. Seriously.
No,
didn't
but
even know.
I looked for more information. Do you know OGX Instagram did not announce this. Kandee Johnson did not announce this. Trend Mood, all those accounts, did not announce this.
I wonder why not.
I think it was literally someone came across this on Ulta and was like, oh, there's a new collab that is out and no one talks about it.
Kind of crazy, isn't it?
But I looked for like official images, could not find them. If I can find any, they'll be on the screen at the moment. But I can assure you, I looked this morning and I was just like, what the fuck?
Kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Kandee would be like spruiking this and doing videos like she usually does, but...
Maybe it wasn't part of her...
Contract.
The
marketing wasn't the part of the contract.
Interesting. So anyway, this is OGX and Kandee Johnson making shampoo and conditioner together.
Yeah.
So we've got frosted sugar cookie, sparkling cider, and candy gumdrop. They're $7.99 US each, and they're available on Ulta.com.
And yeah, they've got the shampoo and conditioner versions. They look really cool, and they are limited edition.
Visually gorgeous. The names, yum. I am familiar with this brand. We have it in Australia.
Yeah.
It's not something that I would ever put in my hair again. However, I kind of want to be able to go into the shop and be like, let me smell this candy gumdrop.
Yeah, I've used this brand. There's a blue one that's like a hydrating one, and that's fine. It's nice and light, but other ones weigh down my hair. But one thing that's left me a bad taste in my mouth with this one was they were originally called
Organics.
And they had to change their name because they had nothing organic in their product. Mm-hmm. So I think it kind of leaves the reputation for me. I'm like, I'd rather go somewhere else. Yeah. And that's what... But yeah, there's nothing. Look, there's nothing. No advertising for it whatsoever.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you think if you've paid someone to design shampoos and conditioners with certain scents and limited edition packaging and amazing things, they would actually advertise it.
I think, again, this is just one of those, can we use your name? We'll pay you X.
Yeah.
We're going to make a dotted line.
Yeah, we're going to make a sweet range.
Yeah.
And we want to, dedicate it to you. And that's it.
We've got some palettes here from a brand called Pinky Rose. Now, first up is the Bright Lights palette. This is pretty... I actually do not hate this at all.
That dark green in the bottom corner.
I think it's called Dazzle.
Take my money.
Mm-hmm. I like Cupcake too.
I love Boom up in the corner. Mm-hmm. Oh, take my money, honey.
Tiki. I want to put that all over my face.
The video of Cupcake.
Yeah. It looks like rainbow glitter.
It does.
It's really odd because it looks like a really dark foresty green or potentially like a blue-brown pigment.
Yeah, in the photo.
In the video, it almost takes on, like, it's, I don't know. I feel like I need to buy this just because I don't understand it. What is the magic? Swatch that one, lady.
Those are gorgeous, though. The thing that kind of... Yeah, we haven't seen swatches of Cupcake, and it kind of irks me that they had the opportunity in the video and they didn't take it. But, like, the the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, I love the whole thing except for the glitter shade.
Right, yeah.
Because
I haven't even touched it yet.
It's really hard to get on your face.
Yeah, but it's just compressed glitter.
And that's what I think this is as well.
Possibly.
And I'm like, I think it might be the one, even though it looks like it'd be the shadow that sells the palette.
Yeah.
I think it will be the one let down of the palette.
I think so too.
Which is
a shame. However,
yeah, I still want it.
Yeah, I still want it too. I really like it.
All right, I might buy it.
Yeah.
You've got my money again.
We have to
This is an expensive episode.
I have to see how much shipping is.
Yeah.
We've also got Center Stage palette from Pinky Rose, and no shade, just... This is literally 50 Shades of Brown for me. And
it is.
It's not, I don't find it interesting.
That's fair
that
enough.
is simply because I've already ridden the fucking neutral palette train all the way to hell and back.
I am going to say, if I was ordering the rainbow one, I would also chuck this in my cart.
Chuck this in, yeah.
Now, for me...
It does have some really interesting colours.
Yeah.
Like Cocoa, Star, Basic. I kind of...
Even, like, Public up in the corner.
Yeah,
like,
the purple.
Yeah.
Purples are coming back. See, I already have a collection of, like...
Heaps of purples.
Yeah. I've got, like, blue-grey eyes. So, like...
See, I see this as being a brown-eyed person's palette.
It is very much so.
For me, I'm like, if I was buying one, I'd definitely buy this one. And this is the one... Look, I see things like Star, and I'm like, oh, I've got that in numerous palettes these days, and I've got pretty much everything here, but I don't have it all together.
Yes.
And I would still buy it,
Look,
to be
we're
honest.
still palette junkies.
Yeah, we are.
Can't help ourselves.
Palette junkies at heart. All right, we're nearly at the end here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got a new thing coming up from Sleek. It's the Eye Art. It's the Precision Liquid Eye Colour. So it says, go bold or go home with our new eye colour Precision, blah, blah, blah. Available in 12 shades. So I'm going to assume that this is like a cream eyeshadow product or potentially a liquid liner. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to say based on the shades.
Yeah.
Probably
like a metallic eye cream kind of product.
Yeah. Then we've got Smashbox, and this is the Photo Strip Eyeshadow Palette, 10 powder eyeshadows.
Yeah.
This is interesting, not for me, but it's a different take on the nude palettes and the warm palettes.
It is a little bit.
The orange and purple palettes that are coming out, it's like a muted version of it.
It is.
With peaches, golds, mauves, and I'm not, once again, not for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it, but I don't hate it.
But it's different.
Yeah.
It's great seeing something that's slightly different.
Yeah.
Because this is not trying to hype up the peach trend.
Yes.
Even though it's got a lot of peaches in it. It's not trying to hype up the warm nudes, even though it's got a lot of warm nudes in it. It's just...
kind of bringing everything together in this perfect harmony of muted quietness.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I like that as well. If you like lighter eyeshadow looks, I think this is great because you can get warm ones, you can kind of get cool looks, and then you can kind of go the smoky. That last shade I really like, Vintage.
It's nice. It's not black. I love that people are leaving matte black eyeshadows out of palettes these days.
But are delivering things that are just as intense.
And even more wearable.
Yeah.
Plum shades.
Gorgeous.
Fucking perfect for like an outer corner smoking up a lash line.
Yep.
Because it's not as difficult to work with as black can be. And it's not as sort of stark.
Yeah, and I find that blacks can muddy up looks. I find these kind of plum shades, dark purples, like plummy purples for me are my perfect sort of deepening
Yeah.
an eye look
I love
colour,
them.
because you can wear them with the warms or you can wear them with the cools.
Absolutely.
And they work for both.
Yeah.
They're really, really great. More palettes should have them in it. But they've also got the highlighter palette. So once again, it kind of looks like the first 5 shades of eyeshadows. Just in bigger pans.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually think it is, and they've just swapped them around a little bit.
Yeah, and just renamed them.
No, not really. Not quite, but
Yeah.
close enough. So we've got Pearls Gone Wild, Turn It On Pearl, Crank It Up Pearl, Peachy Sheen, and Wicked Switch.
Do you know what? I don't mind this.
I don't hate it.
I don't mind it.
I think those 2 peachy shades, which are the ones that I love the most, will be too dark for my skin, but
Blush topper.
yeah.
I'd wear them as a blush.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it either.
And they're only going to be $22 each.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. Exciting. Tom Ford. So this is part of their holiday collection. Now, we have seen some of this with the eyeshadow singles. We talked about them like
A few weeks ago, yeah.
ooh, yeah, I reckon almost 2 months ago. We had some really, crappy photos of them.
Yeah.
But this is going to be part of their holiday collection. There's going to be 30 shades with matte shimmering satin metal glitter textures in the eyeshadows.
Mm-hmm.
There's also going to be a eye gloss glitter for giving the look a moist glossy effect.
Oh, yeah, no thanks.
And the Spike Lash Mascara. It'll give your eyelashes volume, length, and perfect separation. There's also a Soleil Holiday 2017 collection, which contains a palette, which looks to have a blush, a highlight, and 4 eyeshadows, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Plus a blush and highlight compact, and then 4 lipsticks. Are they? Yeah. Lip slicks. There we go.
Alright, then we've got a new sneak peek from Too Faced. This was shown by Jared. They're bringing out, I think next year, possibly in spring next year, they're adding to the Unicorn Tears lipstick range. So the Unicorn Tears was in a lipstick range, and it's a colour changing lipstick that goes from a light kind of shimmery blue to, and it develops to a pink. They're not new. They've been out for decades. But they're adding to that range with Angel Tears, Fairy Tears, and Mermaid Tears. Now, someone did make a really good point on this when I reposted this. They missed a good opportunity calling Mermaid Tears Crocodile Tears.
Oh, yes.
Because you've got the green scales, and Crocodile Tears is a term. Anyway, Too Faced is not that imaginative.
No.
I have a theory about these.
Yes.
I think they're all going to be turning
Colour
pink.
changing? Yeah.
I think there's going to be like a white one, a peach one, and a green one that all change pink.
Yeah.
Which is going to be frustrating.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would like to see the white one change to a peach, the peach one change to a purple, and the green one change to, I don't know. The colours are already taken, so whatever the fuck you want, Too Faced. But yeah,
Red. It could change to a red.
Oh, it could change into a red.
Yeah.
Will they be that good?
No.
Probs not.
Generally, with that ingredient that reacts to the pH,
they all change pink.
It's a pH indicator, and they all change various forms of pink.
Yeah.
And that's
pretty
what it's
much
going to end up being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Sad state.
Whatevs. We do have a little image here from Violet Voss. It is going to be their second Pro eyeshadow palette, and people are wondering if that's where those 50 Shades of Brown are going to come in.
Probably.
That could potentially be an update.
Because they are also saying that big news coming late October, and they're showing 2 other versions of brown.
Yeah, and
so I think that's going to be
they're saying that the Pro palette is for the fall and winter. So
yeah, but I definitely think it's going to be that brown, because you see that it's got Bestest and Super, and these are like caramel browns, one matte, one shimmery, and it's got that kind of iridescent packaging. Yeah. Well, it also looks like the box has that iridescent packaging. So 50 Shades of Brown is going to be this one, I've got no doubt. Then we've got a few other news things as well. One is that Covergirl has come out to change their slogan.
Mm-hmm.
So
didn't they change it not that long ago? 'Cause
No,
it used to
Maybelline did.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Maybelline had...
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
And then they changed it to Make It Happen.
Yeah.
And then Covergirl's doing a similar thing. And I think what they're kind of saying is that it's no longer relevant because these days people are wearing bright purple lipsticks and, you know, extreme makeup. It's no longer... what was the Covergirl slogan?
Easy breezy, beautiful Covergirl.
So it used to be more about that natural kind of easy look, and they realised that's not really the trend these days. It's the Instagram makeup, similar to Maybelline. It used to be maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline, hinting at like natural beauty, and now it's like, no, people kind of make it happen. So they're now calling it I Am What I Make Up, which I find clunky to say, but it's based on a Toni Morrison quote. So they've made a big campaign around it. I think they've got new kind of spokespeople as well, and I think they're also trying to minimize the Covergirl part of their name as well, potentially. And then we've also got news that Illamasqua has been purchased. So it's been purchased by Hut Group.
Oh, no way!
So for £25 million, they purchased Illamasqua.
Wow.
And I can say, though, Illamasqua, even though I really respect the brand, it has kind of, I think, plateaued or...
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
I really feel like... over the last... say 2 years watching Illamasqua release products, I feel like there's no passion in the products. Like, some of the items I'm like, that's cool, or it looks awesome, I'd like to try it out. But at the core of it, I'm like, I feel like you're trying really hard to stay on trend, but I don't actually feel the passion in there.
I agree. At least, like, you look at something like Too Faced and you can say, okay, Jared is a weirdo, but at least he's passionate about what he does.
Jared's in his own little bubble, and he loves what he does, and he's passionate about the things he does, and it comes across in his makeup. Is it for me? Fuck no.
Yeah, but at least he's passionate about it.
Yeah, I can feel it.
I do think Illamasqua potentially peaked around 5 years ago when they, you know, came onto the Australian market, like in store. Yeah. They had that campaign to make all the prices around the world, or in Australia at least, reflect the global market. Yeah. They were really taking some really positive steps. And I was just waiting for them to boom. But instead of booming, they kind of took a nosedive. And I think it's partly because they don't advertise. They don't make it really well known that they're there. They're no longer in stores in Australia. They pulled out. But I think that over they had like really great sales. They had all this kind of cool stuff happening. Yeah. And then they've just kind of slowly been pulling back.
I feel like that as well in the Australian market at the very least.
But even with their presence online,
it's just not really
all
there.
All UK YouTubers, even Australian YouTubers, US YouTubers, they used to all talk about certain products. I remember Nikki Tutorials. She actually campaigned to get a blush back because it was her favourite contour product, and they brought it back because of that. But that kind of, not goodwill, but that kind of presence in the online community has really diminished like in the last couple of years. And it's been sad to see because I really like Illamasqua. But yeah, so essentially they're going to try to revamp it and make more money.
Wow.
So.
And the Hut Group, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
It is what it is.
If they try and revive the brand, it could be a good thing.
Yeah. And I hope like the founder, whose name's I think his name's Julian something. Hang on a sec. I follow him on Instagram, but I don't remember his name. Julian Kiersten, he founded the brand in 2008. And I think, I'm hoping he got like a good chunk of that money. I know there's other investors and whatnot involved, but hopefully he got a big chunk and he could I think he works for a marketing company as well. I think he owns a marketing company.
This is interesting actually, and you know why? Okay, so I know the Hut Group because of Look Fantastic, right? Yeah. And I used to love that website. I used to buy all of my Kerastase products from there until I stopped shipping to Australia.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I've always known of the Hut Group is that they're kind of, to me at least, they feel very like online only presence.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they do have stores for some of their brands, beauty brands I'm talking about. But it seems very online based. So they've got Look Fantastic, skinstore.com, Beauty Expert, HQ Hair, Mankind, Grow Gorgeous, which was owned by Deciem.
Yeah, that's actually funny. So when we're talking about the new Deciem brand that they did with the lip products.
Yes. What was his name?
I'll put the photo on the screen.
Put it up.
But I remember I was grabbing an image of the brands that they now have under the umbrella, and I'm like, they're missing a few. I'm sure they're missing a few. There's some in there that they don't have anymore. And Grow Gorgeous was one, which is a hair care range that's supposed to help stimulate hair growth.
I didn't like that range.
I didn't like that range either.
No, I didn't like it. But that's interesting.
Yeah, so they bought Illamasqua. But yeah, so I think Julian will probably have a good payday. I think he's got a marketing company, so I'm sure he'll be fine dealing with that. But yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see what happens with Illamasqua.
Yeah, I think it's watch this space. I reckon they're either going to just promote it a lot better, and try to, send it out to influencers and do all that kind of stuff. Yeah. They used to have a PR company that worked for them in Australia, but then I think they pulled out. That they've really slacked off with marketing.
Back majorly.
So that's either going to happen, or I think potentially they're going to take it in a different direction, which I hope they don't. They don't, because it had a really good edge to it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. I think there was some interesting stuff in there.
Yeah, not bad.
I've added some makeup to my wish list.
Yeah, I know. Oh dear, I have to go and research this. What was the eyeshadow thing? What were they? Pinky Rose.
All right, so we're going to give you an emoji, but then we've got mail to open, so if you want to stick around for that, feel free. I'm going to give a really obscure emoji. All right, I'm going to make it a bear.
Yes.
Because...
How about a bear and...
and what? What else?
And a cheetah.
Oh, I don't know if we've got a cheetah emoji.
There's a cheetah.
There's a big cat emoji, a tiger, a bear and a tiger.
A big tiger.
Okay, so the background to this is, what's the show called? Just Tattoo of Us.
Just tattoo of us. We can make it if we try. Just tattoo of us. You and I.
No, we're not going on that show.
No, not happening.
So we've been watching that on YouTube.
Go watch it.
It's just like little sneak peeks of them. It's brutal, man.
Oh, mate.
It's essentially two friends that I don't actually think they're real friends or cousins or whatever, and they choose tattoos to be done on the other person. They see it when it's like done and revealed. It's fucked up. And one of them was the hosts.
Yeah. Charlotte, she's off Geordie Shore.
Oh,
I fucking love Charlotte.
Yeah.
She is just the most beautiful and sweetest train wreck I've ever seen in my life.
She does seem like she's a nice person. I
fucking love her.
Anyway, so this other host who goes by the name Bear, he chose a tattoo to have on her. And it was a half bear face and half cheetah. And she's like, what is it? Is a bear? And then when he said, think about it, and then he mentioned that she's got a boyfriend but has been kissing him. So it's like half bear and then half her, which is a cheetah. And on TV, oh, burn. I was just like, oh my God. I was just like, cringe. But that's a great show. Fuck. There's not going to be a season 2 with both of them.
Yeah, I know. One of them will be dead. I reckon Charlotte's going to come out the winner in this one too. Watch out.
He deserves it,
I've watched her for years. She is a survivor.
Shit.
Oh my God, so funny. Don't let other people choose your tattoos. That's the moral of the story. And post a bear and a big cat if you made it to the end.
Yeah. Now it's mail time.
It's mail time. Alrighty. We have a box from someone named Elizabeth, and she is from Canada.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Hello, Elizabeth.
I've always wanted to go to Canada.
Holy moly!
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
This is exciting.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So this is something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So this is. She actually messaged, I think, in the group. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Her.
Look at the card. Check
All
out
right,
the
so the
card.
card says eat, drink, and be wicked.
Oh,
And inside
so
it
cute.
says, Dear Kat and Hayley, I don't know how big Halloween is in Australia, but this seemed appropriate. Sincerely,
Aw,
Beth. I love it. It's what we do best. Halloween.
cute.
Happy Halloween. And
Oh, and we've got a letter.
we do. All right, Dear Kat and Hayley, I hope you're enjoying the warm weather. Yes, yes, we
Yeah.
are. And they have just headed into fall, autumn, 2 weeks of it. In Canada.
Close to my 6 months of winter.
Yeah.
We've just come
Yeah.
out 6 months of winter.
Pretty
so
much.
it feels like we're here.
So she sent us 4 EOS
Yeah.
crystal lip balms
Yeah.
for us to play with. We have plans for these.
We do.
She also included a Porefessional and setting spray that I got free with points when I had
Ooh.
the crazy notion. Oh, there we go. If I should wait. I had the crazy notion I should wear makeup, but then remembered makeup is expensive and I'm lazy and sweat too much for it.
Oh,
You can do whatever you want with these. I just
Oh.
figured you put them to better use than
that's
me.
so sweet.
Oh, that's
See, I
so,
love Porefessional.
so sweet.
And I've never used this and I'm really curious. You've got one, don't you?
Not that one. No, I
Ooh.
use the Scandinavia one. She says our accents are awesome and soothing to listen to.
Oh,
for this
that's
Canadian.
so cute. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Maybe we can do a how many pumps and then we can reuse it.
Possibly.
We'll do
Yeah.
something.
All right.
Thank you so much. But the story behind these is that she left a comment in the group saying that she had bought one and knew that we thought they looked really interesting and wanted to know if we wanted to try them. And then I replied back and I asked her if we can get her to get a few more and we can actually like buy them off her.
Yes.
Because we have plans for these. Cool plans, hopefully. And we can't get them yet in Australia, and I've been pretty much every week checking iHerb, checking Amazon to see if they're available, and they haven't been available. So she was so lovely that she actually went out and got a couple more for us and was just like, I'll send them to you. So she's a
That's
sweetheart.
fantastic.
Yeah, we're going to dedicate that
Awesome.
video to you, and
Yes.
it's hopefully an entertaining one.
Yes.
We got plans, man.
We do. We've got plans.
Thank you so much.
That
Mwah,
is
we love
so
you.
exciting. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. We're going to put these to good use.
Trust us.
All right. That's it. Talking in unison.
Yeah.
Don't forget to join the Facebook group and follow us on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
if you want to keep up to date with what we know about in the beauty.
And contribute. Feel free to contribute.
Yep.
We love it.
Yep.
Makes
Pretty good communities going on.
And this makes this kind of episode a lot better when more people can kind of give opinions and
Yeah.
share information.
Absolutely.
And yeah, they're also the great way to keep up to date because these episodes are half a week behind
Absolutely.
from when we film to when we publish. So if you want to be on the pulse, those are the places to go to.
Fantastic.
So we'll see you guys.
In the next one. Ooh. Are we
Nice.
sure they're highlights? They might. Oh my goodness.
No, I think they are. I think they are for deeper skin tones.
I don't care. I can wear it as a blush. I can
Yeah.
wear it as a blush.
Yeah.